Okay, this is a quick video to go over one part of question 2 from exercise 3M because someone said that they were struggling with it. So on this question, you're asked to find the coordinates of the y-intercept, and important there that it does ask you for the coordinates, so you must give it in brackets, the equation of the axis of symmetry, and again it asks for the equation, so that's going to be a vertical line, so it's going to be in the form x equals, and the coordinates of the vertex. So again, we need to find both the x and the y coordinate of the vertex. And remember that the x coordinate of the vertex is just the same as the axis of symmetry. Okay, and we can find this in two ways. We could use this answer and then substitute it into our function, or we could complete the square. I'm just going to pick part B to do with you today. So f of x equals 3x squared minus 6x plus 2. Alright, so I've got a value of a of 3, b is negative 6, and c is 2. I tend to just write those bits down because they usually come in useful. Okay, so y-intercept, that's always just c. Okay, so remember the y-intercept is just when x is 0, so it's f of 0. So if I substitute that in, I get 3 times 0 squared minus 6 times 0 is 2. It always just comes out as the value of c. So the coordinates there are 0, 2. For the axis of symmetry, I need to remember the equation. X equals minus b over 2a. So that's going to be here minus 6 over 2 times 3, which is 6. So x equals 1 is my axis of symmetry. All right, and the vertex, well, I've already said we could just use this value as the x value, and the y value is going to be f of that value. Okay, so substituting it in, 3 times 1 squared minus 6 times 1 plus 2, which is negative 1. 1, negative 1 as coordinates. I'm going to do a sketch of this, and the other things we need to remember for the sketch are the general shape. Okay, so this is going to be a parabola, and it's going to be concave up because I have a positive value of a. One thing that I'd usually show on a sketch, but I'm not asked to do here, would be the roots, which we could find by factorization or using a graph. Some other connections are that the axis of symmetry is always going to be halfway between the roots. So if you know the roots, you can add them together and divide by 2 to get the value, the x value for the axis of symmetry. All right, what else do I know? This is negative, so I'm going to put my x-axis there. I'm going to put my y-axis here so that those coordinates make sense. 1, negative 2, and sorry, 1, negative 1, and the y-intercept is 0, 2. Okay, so I haven't done a very good sketch there because my y-intercept should be up here. I'm going to try this again. There's my shape. I'm not doing a very good job of sketching this. I really need it to be more like this. Okay, so I've got my y-intercept of 2, vertex of 1, negative 1, and axis of symmetry of x equals 1. Again, that's not great because this kind of looks like it's going through 0, but it's not too bad. And then the roots could be, well, they could be anything. I could find those by factorizing or by using the quadratic formula, but I know that they're going to be an equal distance above and below 1 because of the symmetry there. Okay, I hope that helps.